forward to the day that she is hale. Everyone is doing their utmost to make it so. The question remains as to where she will go from there, however. I've considered taking her into my home, but I fear my qualifications as a parent are somewhat lacking. I know you've been a dear friend to Maven, and as such, I only thought it meet to ask if you're willing to care for her daughter. If you are, I would do everything in my power to see that she is given into your care. I'm flattered. Maven was a family to me, and I view her child as my own. I would do anything to see her raised into a woman as her mother. However, I cannot care for her. I am not worthy to care for her. You have a crown. Surely you're worthy. Worthy? What is that? Ah, my apologies. I understand it was a sudden request, and no small one besides. Please, forgive the imposition. I'll be in the village some time yet. Should you require treatment for you and yours, please seek me out. I will. Thank you, Yasin. Sorry. I would speak with you further, Ari. Let us return to my dwelling. Are you going to understand what you understand about... Are you going to explain what you... Oh, who's creeping us? But are you going to explain what you understand about her thinking she's unworthy? Passerine, you're not unworthy. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, don't be sorry, but I think you're fine. Alright, yes, we couldn't go inside out of the rain. We're going to stand here. Okay. I wasn't too forceful, was I? I simply asked her if she was willing. I didn't mean to make her feel obligated to agree. I found her words somewhat mystifying. Me too. I thought you had answers. Not worthy? What could that mean? I'm not usually one to pry, but this worries me. I consider Passerine a friend, and I'm loath to leave her to her troubles. And there's still a matter of the child. I shall have to think on what to do from here. I may need your help again soon, Ari. I hope you are willing. Alright, this is curing what ails. Yasin requires a capable green thumb to assist him. I mean, I guess I do, but like, it's really not what you should think my expertise are. Well then, if you're willing, I have a task that requires immediate attention. It's simple but essential, namely the gathering of herbs. The child is in a vulnerable state, and I would fortify her against further sickness. There is also more wounded in this village than I had anticipated, and my stores have begun running low. It would be best to replenish them while time affords us an opportunity. Can I count on you to help me? I feel like this task is a little bit beneath me, but I will help. Splendid! I'm actually a little offended that you even dared to ask me, but okay. I require several of the reddish soma herbs, which grow among the shrubbery to the northeast. With both of us working in tandem, I wager we will have enough gathered before the next bell. Alright, a soma. What am I getting? Shrubs. Okay. I thought the shrubs had names. Let's defeat any enemies that appear, which means there will be enemies, which means I'm gonna have to press buttons. Watch me get myself killed because I'm terrible. These appear to be the herbs you seek, but only their stems remain. Another enterprising alchemist must have already been here. Well, oh, here we go. You sense a hostile presence. Which are my AoEs? This? Yeah, that works. Oh yeah, I screwed that up. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing with AoE, so let's just kill this one. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh. Yes, and you're here. It's me. I know you couldn't see me because of the rain, but I'm right here. I saw the creature emerge from the brush, but you felled them before I had a chance to be frightened. I'm glad you survived unscathed. If it had been me. And I'm on the job that I have no idea how to play. That's how impressive I am. Anywho, did you manage to find the Soma? I knew it was called Soma. Just one. The other one was already gone. The second one was a snake. Excellent work, excellent work. My search came up fruitless. It appears we're not the only ones seeking this particular herb. It shouldn't come as a surprise, I suppose. This area is well known for the medicinal plants which we grow here. If my supplies run low once more, perhaps I should ask the villagers if they have any to spare. For now, I believe we found all that we can. Let us return to Pelikistan. I just had a moment of being like, I am streaming in the right category. Yes, yes, okay, good. If I wasn't, it's been several days that I've been streaming in the wrong category, and usually people tell me. Hello, how's it going, guys? Oh yeah, I'm not muted. Also, Discord is not. How did I end my stream last time? What was I streaming? It would have been Thursday, right? Because I didn't stream yesterday, because I was out of town. And Thursday we did some raiding. Usually I mute Discord or Discord on stream while I end my stream. Does that mean maybe I just ended stream and turned it back on in? Who knows? I certainly don't. Anyways, I was not gonna lie, was very tempted not to stream today. I am in the middle of a epically long binge. Probably, with the exception of like the 6 hours that I was sleeping and an hour for playing Beat Saber. I've been binging the show on Netflix for about 24 hours straight. Actually, not quite 24 hours straight. We got a few more hours to go. But yeah, I kind of didn't want to stop, but I need to curb my binging problems. And you know what? That show's not going anywhere. If I don't watch it now, I can enjoy it later. So that also I kind of am getting close to the end, and I don't want it to be over. So that also helped me be like, okay, let's just step away. We'll go stream for 3 hours or so. Unless I get bored, then maybe it'll be a little bit less, and I'll go back to streaming. We'll see how it goes. I do. Oh, do I need to unmute the game? Yes. I do want to unlock Beastman tribes, and then probably start on Manderville quests, because they announced that you need to do them for the relic, and that is not the motivation that I needed to do them, because I definitely was going to do the Manderville quests anyways, because they're great. But it was a good reminder that I have not, in fact, done that yet. So I need to Google real quick where it's the... What is the beast tribe called? I don't know. Let's just go with 6.1 beast tribe quests. There we go. Arcasadara. There we go. I need to figure out where it starts. How to unlock the Arcasadara travel quest. Because I know there's prerequisites. I was working on them last time I was doing this, which actually was my intro VOD. Was the last time I was working on this. Although it was probably a few weeks ago now. It was good timing on that one popping up. But I can't remember if I finished all of them or just because there was 2 different quest chains that I needed to do, and I can't remember if I did both of them. This is not super helpful. I have to do the 2 side quest chains, stepchild, and what's in a parent. More strict, war magic players, an 85 story quest, all of these things I've done. I'm pretty sure I definitely did the stepchild one. I'm also pretty sure I did the other ones, but I guess the answer is that I need to go to Thabnir, so we'll start there. I'm pretty sure, or I'm assuming, the B-side quest starts in the Great Work, so we'll start there and see how it goes. What we got? We got a bunch of side quests. Side quests that I really badly need to do. Okay, what's this one? The Matanga along the way. Is that part of... Oh, okay. That is the second one of Stepchild. Okay, so I guess I didn't do Stepchild. I think I did What's in a Parent. That makes a lot more sense. But I gotta go do this blue quest that is located somewhere in this general direction. How do I get out of here? I guess straight up is the answer. Where is this quest? Nope, I'm going the wrong way. Oh. Well, I was very much not where I thought I was on the map, and that is why I couldn't find where I was supposed to go. Oh yeah, I have mail! Oh, I got new stuff, but I'm not near a mailbox, I don't think. So, it will have to wait. I may have spent a little bit of money on the Mog station yesterday. Just a smidgen. Bought some new mounts, maybe some new gear. Alright, canna? The Matanga along the way. Canna looks at you expectantly. Oh, I need to be on a different job. No. Can I say no? I think it's too late. Ready to tackle another job, then? This one was registered by local fishermen asking for help with marauding monsters. Ordinarily, the Radiant Host keeps the worst of the wildlife in check, but these days there just hasn't been enough blades to spare. You'll want to speak with the fisherman himself for the details. I couldn't read the scrawl he left for a name, but he's an Arcasadara and should be found fishing among the waters from the western shore. Wait, another Matanga? Who the heck are you, Ogle? Ari, you could always use more coin, yes? Because I could certainly benefit from your wise and experienced company. Who? I mean, I don't really need more money, but, sure. A fine pair of hunters we shall make. Come, let us speak with this Arcasadara fisherman. Okay. Can I do this if I'm on a different job? Because I want to be on... Oh, what job do I not want to actually play? I think I was doing ninja. Actually. So summoner, I will level via scholar because I actually like healing, and yeah. I don't mind playing summoner either, but if you give me a choice between summoner and scholar, it's going to be scholar all the way. Black mage I'm leveling via PvP, which reminds me, if I do run out of quests to do, I just need to spam some PvP. Because I think that's fun right now and have achievements that I want to get. Scholar and Astro, I definitely want to just level those in like content because I like healing. DPS, I'm not a big DPS fan. I'm not a melee fan. I've been leveling Monk with Trusts. Dragoon I got to 90. Ninja, I think I was doing these quests on. Samurai, I don't hate playing Samurai. I was actually doing some Fates as Samurai. And Reaper I'm actually enjoying playing in duties, so I think I kind of want to continue doing that. So, the answer was Ninja. Because I don't have to... You never have to do very difficult quests killing things, so I don't have to be good at Ninja. I just need to be able to hit things. Alright. I don't know that I'll be able to turn this one in on Ninja because I didn't start it on Ninja, but we'll go with it until they make me do otherwise. Oh, these trees are really pretty. They're so pretty. I mean, don't zoom in them too close. They're very, very flat. That's impressive how, from far away, yes, it looks lovely. But yeah, you zoom in close and it's, less pretty. Are they making me go to the Great Work? No. Okay, that's up there. I was about to be upset. Just going to the middle of the beach somewhere. I bet we're gonna interact with this idling fisher, maybe. Okay, who is Ogle? Oh, no, I didn't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Ogle. I'm not having a good day. This is not going well. Arcasadara fisherman, who sadly does not get a real name. Come to take care of the monsters, have you? About damn time. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. We're fine when we're out in the water, of course, but even a fisher needs to walk on land every now and again, and the trail grows more perilous by the day. I've managed to sneak through without a scratch so far, but friends of mine haven't been so fortunate. Talk to the others around here and they'll tell you. I might need your help with that, Ari. Speaking with Arca Sadara is still challenging for me. Was she the one who's, like, scared of them? There was an NPC who was, like, absolutely terrified of them. Wait, who am I supposed to talk to? Oh. Ogle. Alright. Should we do this together then? Yes, fine, good idea. Yeah, she wants me to do the talking. Oh, Ogle's now accompanying me. Alright, blah 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 blah. I really don't know why they need to tell you that every single time, but I guess if I had the memory of a goldfish, then I might need to know that every time. It also is true that you might not play very often, and it's helpful for a reminder. Oh, you want to hear about monsters? I saw 3 big brutes on my way from Akiali to Yedla Mad. Yedla Mad. Never seen anything the like around these parts before. I knew we were gonna have to talk to the idling fisher. What did I tell you guys when we showed up here? The drowsy fisher. Well, some monsters will wake you up. You want a story? When I left Akiali the other day, I almost walked straight into a fiend with a tongue as long as my arm. Ooh, that's a long tongue. Barely escaped being gobbled up on the spot. Does that mean we're gonna be fighting toads? I mean, I feel like their tongues are longer than his arm, but that's what comes to mind. A conflicted fisher. Attacked by wildlife. Oh, yes. While I was hauling a catch back to town, dropped the lot and fled for my life. The roads used to be safe enough, but now... Hello, Asuna, and your raid. Welcome, guys. How is it going? Alright. Who are we talking to again? This guy? Oh, I'm on the poop mount. Midnight Rain, we're here for that salt gimme. Wait, what am I supposed to be salty about? What am I salty about today? I can be salty. Just give me a topic. I'm sure you know something that'll set me up. How are you doing, Asuna? It's been a while. Healer things? What healer things am I salty about? White Mage not having a a gap closer like Sage does. Tanks not using cooldowns. Yeah, you know, I just heal them. I'm not that salty about it. I used to go on big long rants about what was it, warriors wanting Asuna because they had an ability that like did a lot of damage, but then made it so they couldn't attack or something for a little while. And that used to set me up. But then they got rid of it because it was an awful ability, and I had no interest in ever Asunaing it. But yeah, I used to go off a lot on that. You've been playing a lot of 14. I've not been playing a lot of 14 lately. I've not been playing a lot of anything, but I've been playing more Sims 4 than anything else really lately. You've been leveling your new alt Lily. How many alts do you have now, Asuna? How many alts are you going to be getting the mentor mount on this alt? Is probably the more pertinent question. I still need to get, yeah, I need 2 mentor roulettes. I'm close to halfway, which is not very good. So do you understand now why we had to send for help? I understand you have a problem with long-tongued brutes terrorizing your roads. Yes. Oh god. That's not the response I expected. I thought you were like, yep, all in on mentor roulette. Love me some mentor roulette. Gonna do it for what, like the 4th time? How many characters have you gotten that mount on? You want to do it on my character? Because I don't want to do that much mentor roulette. Ooh. I will someday if I don't quit first. How many years has it been? So how many more years do I have to play to finish that? We'll see. Only 2. Only 2. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, you've completed it on 2, but I'm fairly certain there's at least one other one that you're working on. How far did you get on your 3rd one? You're still in Realm Reborn, but you got Paladin Warrior to 50, so I'm gonna go back in chat because I was distracted by mentor roulette discussion. Your Warrior's almost 60. You think 1k? I assume that L is supposed to be k. Yeah, I'm like just shy of 1k. But I really need to do more mental roulette. I need to do it when there's so many things that I just need a list of, like, when you feel like you have nothing to do in the game or on stream, here's a list of things to do. It's just, mental roulette is so tough, because it's like, oh, I have 30 minutes left that I want to stream for, let me do mental roulette, but I could get a guild hest, which is going to be over in 5 minutes, or I could get, like some of the longer 24-man, so it'll take like over like 45 minutes, or some of the MSQs maybe less so. Or I can get an extreme trial that will just end up like wiping two for 45 minutes to an hour, or like maybe miraculously get a kill at the last like 10 minutes. But there's just so much variety that it's hard to squeeze in mentor roulettes at the end of stream. I pretty much have to like just commit to doing mentor roulette. If they added another mount for mentor, you'd redo it. Of course you would. You miss it, but you also don't. Yeah, that's relatable. I mean, if you don't like think about, I don't know, I want to go at it without like thinking about grinding it. I just like do it when I want to do random content. And as I say, someday I'll finish. Do a mentor stream. Honestly, do you remember? You remember my what is it? What are they called? What's the big race? Not the new one, the old one. Why am I blanking on it? Anyways, Ryan, my one of my alts that I played. The sole reason that I started playing him was to procrastinate from mentor roulette, because it was the Christmas holidays and I had like a few weeks off work, and I was like, okay, we're streaming twice a day. I think I was streaming twice a day then, but I was doing one stream of Final Fantasy 14 and one stream of WoW. And Final Fantasy 14, I was like, I'm just gonna spam mentor roulette forever, because I have a lot of mentor roulette I need to do. I think I did that for like maybe 2 days, and I'm like, oh dear God, I cannot do mentor roulette for 3 weeks straight. Like, this is not happening. And I was like, what else can I do? And I'm like, why don't I just start a new character? That'll give me lots of easy content. And so, yeah, I started him. He's in the AR still. I never got him past ARR. And then randomly, I played Haley and liked playing her, and now she's up to Endwalker, and I kind of want to redo Endwalker pretty soon on her. But I also really liked, because with like pre-Endwalker, just leading up into Endwalker, I went and I did all of Shadowbringers on her, and I actually timed it almost perfectly. I was doing it once a week, and I started a few months before, and I literally finished, I think, a week or two. Yeah, that's my Aura, Haley. I finished her like literally a week or two before the expansion came out. I can't remember if it was before the original expansion date. I think it might have been, and then they pushed it back, so I had like more time. But yeah, I actually think I timed it. I think I finished it the Monday before early access would have started, if they hadn't pushed it back. So like literally perfect timing, and then they pushed it back. You did 40 a day. Oh dear, how many hours did it take to do 40 mentor roulettes a day? Because I feel like if I went seriously at it, and this is why I don't go seriously at it, that if I went seriously at mentor roulette, that I would aim to do 10 a day for like 200 days, which is why I don't want to do it, because that sounds miserable. I guess 40 a day drops it down to what, 50 days? But still, my God, 50 days of doing 40 mentor, I could not. I could not do that. That sounds like 8 hours of work a day just on mentor roulette. My brain would melt. My brain's melting just thinking of it. Netflix? Yeah, fair enough. That's true. Well, I was gonna say, if I'd been doing that while binging this show on Netflix that I've been watching since last night, I literally watched it all day today. There's 31 episodes total, and they're about 45 minutes. Well, I guess they're 40 minutes each. And since yesterday, I have watched 23 episodes, I think. I might be on the 23rd episode, or else I'm on the 24th. Somewhere in there. But, like, I watched a lot. The only downside is it's dubbed, and so dubbed shows I couldn't play 14 while watching dubbed shows because I actually have to pay attention and read all the subtitles, or I have no idea what's going on in this show. I've had to pause and like go back in time because I get like distracted, and then I'm like, wait, what the hell just happened? What did they just say? After I rewind it so I can read the subtitles. You're so tempted to stream tomorrow, but it's your day off. Oh, like your day off streaming? What makes you tempted to stream tomorrow? I mean, I feel like you do you, but my philosophy that I'm trying to do right now is to just do what I want, which has included me not streaming as much as I used to. And streaming a lot of Sims 4. But I kind of feel like I might be getting bored of Sims 4 again. I had a real good run. This has been my best run at playing Sims 4. Usually I like play one family for like half a generation and I'm like, okay, no, I'm bored now. Um, yes, we started doing Uwu this week. I'm a little here's your salt. I'm a little salty about doing Uwu. I was really enjoying DSR. Did not want to go back to do Uwu. Do not want to be playing at level 70. So sad I don't have like Rapture and Misery and my Divine Seal, is it? What is it called? And yeah, it just not a fan. Not a fan. I wish I was doing DSR. I was also playing Sage for DSR. I've gone back to White Mage. Winter would let me play Sage if I wanted to play Sage, but I don't really feel like I want to play a gimped Sage any more than I want to play a gimped White Mage. So I'm not the happiest about it, but it is what it is. I'll be happy if we get it clear in a reasonable time, which I think White Mage that. You're spacing. I thought you were calling me a white mage hoe, and honestly, you're not wrong. But the thing that makes me want to play white mage is that when shit hits the fan, I more or less know what to do on white mage. Although it's hurting my brain to remember what to do on white mage at level 70, because the amount of times I try to hit Rapture is like actually a problem. I have tried to press my Rapture button so much, and I think I'm starting to wean myself off of it. But then I better not do any like 90 content on White Mage, because I'll certainly forget again. And then once I start doing the next Savage tier as White Mage, I'm gonna have to like reteach myself how to use the 80 to 90 or the 70 to 90 abilities, because yeah, it's a problem. I am not good at playing different jobs, and I feel like playing White Mage at a different level almost feels like playing a different job because I have to think a little bit more. I like to play instinctually, and I don't really think that hard about the buttons I push, and I don't like to think about that hard. I like to just like, oh, this is happening, I push this button, and like things just happen. And I've played White Mage for a long ass time as my main job, and I've raided like literally every raid tier. I was a little nervous going into DSR because I was like, I've literally never raided on any job at White Mage, and I've played since ARR. I've raided since ARR. I've done every single raid tier, and I've done every single raid tier on White Mage. I cleared, I want to say turn 7 on Summoner once, because I was looking for a new static, and I trialed as a Summoner, and I was real awful as Summoner. I do not blame that group for not wanting me to join their static as Summoner, because it was bad. I cleared it. I did clear it, but it was not great. And then I think I did like one of the Alexander fights. I want to say A10? The one with the big, like, rolly thing. If you know what I'm talking about. I did that one on Paladin, I think. With my static, we were just, like, went in on alt. So I've cleared that one. Oh, I probably also cleared A9 on Paladin. But, like, other than that, it's been White Mage all the way. Reason you're relearning tanking, you can't play keyboard and mouse on tanks, so you're trying to relearn it on controller. Wait, why can't you play keyboard and mouse on tanks? Why you made Lily, thankfully. It didn't take you long, but when it took months away from 14. You're like, how the fuck do I play controller? Tiny fingers, what does that have to do? I have like, I don't know if you can see, I have like little stumpy hands. Do you have tinier fingers than me? I know I did some, your clicker. Oh, a dirty clicker. No. More salt. No. Awful. Awful. Well, yes, you should play controller then. Please just play controller. That's terrible. I did some like crafting streams many years ago, and I would have like a top-down view of like my crafting stuff, and people were like, "Oh, Ari, your hands are very very stumpy." But yeah, I don't have long fingers, just stumpy. They're not that bad, but yeah, kind of shortish fingers. I definitely need to do mentor and crafting streams. Wow, that was difficult. I'm still a rich kitty. I sure am. Sure am. How's the screamy cat? He's okay. He's not down here screaming at the moment. He got upset with me 2 days ago. I went to feed him his treats, and so a few months ago I bought him a new cat tree, and like he sleeps on the bottom level, but he won't go up to the higher levels. So I try to feed him treats, and I like force him to climb his cat tree so he gets used to it to get treats. And he does, and he's fine like climbing it, and he's like, yes, give me treats, and then he's like, okay, now I want to get out of this thing. So I've trained him to go into it for treats, but it hasn't really helped him want to hang out in it the rest of the time. But it's in my like living room, and it's on like the ones like closer to one. It's in front of like the window, but then like there's like a couch and then a wall, and because of how he can climb into it, I need to go to like the far side of it. So I stand like between the cat tree and the couch to feed him treats, because then he can just like jump up that way. Because otherwise he'd have to like jump up and then turn around, and I'd feel like it'd be more difficult for him. So I usually walk to the other side, which I can't get to that side other than walking in front of it, I guess is long story short. So as I was walking in front of it to feed him his treats, Arthas decided that was exactly the time that he was going to jump into the cat tree. I hit him with my knee, and he went flying into the couch, and I felt so bad. And he didn't seem hurt, but he just walked away. He just walked away. He walked upstairs. I followed him the whole way. I was like, Arthas, are you okay? I'm so sorry. He walked all the way up to my bedroom. He jumped up on the bed, and then I like pet him, and I was like, you're okay, right? And he was fine. But he would not come back downstairs for treats. I had to give him treats upstairs that night. And the next night, too, I did. But yeah, he was a little confused why I knee-checked him into the couch instead of giving him treats. I felt a little bad for him. Alright, more quest lines. These creatures are what we call Pisaka? I was going to say Picasa, but that's definitely not that word. Pisaka. Without the armies setting out regular patrols, it seems the inland monsters have begun expanding their territories. I feel like I'm a burp. Excuse me. They've forgotten their fear of us, and that's when people start dying. I need you to remind them. Oh, I will remind them to fear people. I mean, the dead ones won't know to fear people because they'll be dead. You're dying of what, of my burp? Or of me knee-checking Arthas into the couch. Once you've found and slain these overly bold Pisaka, I ask that you bring me one of their carcasses. There's something I've been curious about. Okay. Very well, let us make this a contest, shall we? The first to topple a Pisaka is the victor. I mean, Do you really think you can beat me? Boyfriend's like, what, you laughing at? Tell him what I did to my cat. Yeah, poor Arthas. I feel like he's been a little jumpy around me, since then still. I feel so bad. But we've had some cuddle time. He doesn't hate me. He's just a little jumpy. He doesn't understand why he got knee checked into the couch. And I wish I could tell him that it was not intentional at all. Never seen someone so eager to throw herself headlong into a Pasaka's jaw. Shouldn't she be chasing after it? No, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. Alright, where do I have to go for this? Oh, way up here. Okay. But yeah, does she know who I am? I'm the goddamn warrior of light. Does she really think she can beat me? Is this an N... Okay, I thought that name was in green, and I was like, is this thing an NPC somehow? Oh, B rank. I should totally be killing that, but I just don't want to. But I need for achievements, and I should kill them when I see them, but I just can't. She beat me? How? It's because Asuna distracted me. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Ogle. Ha! First kill is mine. Grandmother always said that the hunter should be swift, like a diving yole. Yeah, fair enough. Would you mind tracking down the other two? Once they saw what you did to their friend, they fled to the northwest. I can haul the lump back to the beach while you finish the hunt. Good news. You almost got all your crafters to 90. Nice. You need to get Fisher to 90. I get Fisher to 90 by buying fish off the market board and turning it in for Grand Company seals because fishing sucks. Although I do a fair bit of fishing. I don't fish for XP. I like to do big fishing. That's about the only kind of fishing I enjoy doing, which is also the most boring kind of fishing. But yeah, I'm a weird person. I'm motivated by strange things, and I'm motivated by big fish. I'm not motivated by anything else. Next is leather worker and alchemist. Nice. I assumed you meant Dead by Daylight. I was gonna ask that though. All right. Would you mind tracking down the other two? Really, you killed the first one, and you're just gonna take a break now? Once they saw what I did to their friend, they fled to the northwest. I can haul this lump back to the beach while you finish the hunt. Okay, fair enough. You'd be alone with an Arcasadara if you're so keen on fainting. I just didn't want to talk to her about it. I didn't want to remind her. Like, don't tell her she's gonna be around an Arcasadara. She can just go there and deal with it when she gets there. Pah! My fear of the Matanga has begun to ebb somewhat. Now go, before some other poor soul crosses paths with those monsters. Dead by Daylight became too much for you? You've been playing a lot of 14, which some of your viewers play, but mostly are Dead by Daylight watchers. Are you converting them to 14? Yeah, you weren't having fun. Streaming was just meh. Yeah. I mean, that's why I've kind of lost a little interest in streaming 14, I've found. I've been feeling kind of meh about streaming 14 lately, just because there's not really anything in game that I feel super motivated to do, so like I haven't really been having fun playing it, and then like I have some very dedicated lurkers who I appreciate, but like when I stream for 3 hours doing content I'm not invested in and not talking to anybody, it's not super motivating to turn on my stream for, not gonna lie, but Asuna, you are making this stream a lot of fun. I appreciate you coming by. It's been good. Mentor stream. See, mentor roulette is something that doesn't really motivate me though. It's not the most interesting content. Cause see, you said you did all your mentor roulette while watching Netflix, and yes, I would love to watch Netflix. Mentor roulette is one of those things, and the same with like fate farming and like certain other grinds that like are great to like watch Netflix or something else while you're doing it, but like I can't do that while I'm streaming. I have to be entertaining. And so some content is just like, I would rather someone else entertain me while I do this than me entertaining other people while I'm doing really boring content. You do try to read MSQ, but you're so bad at reading it, you just say silent. See, I actually love doing MSQ, and I don't mind doing quests either, because like, even if no one wants to talk to me, like there's still stuff to do. with quests. Although then when people want to talk to me, I wish you were here on a day I was doing not quests, because then like my questing is more difficult to do while talking a lot, which is not to say I don't want to be doing that. Yes, I would like to talk, and quests will just happen when they happen. All right, I do need to click on this and then maybe have to fight things. No, do not be sorry, Asuna. Do not. No, 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 no. I only wish you were here when I was doing more boring content, but like I absolutely am happy to be here chatting with you. For some reason I'm playing, I thought I was playing Samurai for a second. I am not playing Samurai, in fact. You want to do... Wait, what do you want to do as tank? You want to do Mentor Roulette as tank, and then I'm going to heal, but we can't... It's so hard to queue into those together, because you can't actually queue as a group. Me as tank. Oh, and then I can be salty about my healer not DPSing. Got it. Got it. I'm on board. I caught up. Pick French. Wait, pick French for... You want me to do the MSQ in French? Actually, you know what? Funky. You probably weren't serious, but now, like... I kind of wonder what it would be like to go and redo the MSQ in French. And see... Mostly see how much I can translate. I wonder. I feel like that would quickly get awful, though. My French is not that good. I did have my, and this is probably what Funky's remembering, because I did have my UI set to French for a while, but I tried not to do quests while, if Funky didn't know you were Asuna, and B, if he couldn't guess you were Asuna by the dialogue, I'd be disappointed in him. What does Ogle have to say? Oof, that thing was heavy. Well, you made me fight too. Ah, there you are. Your friend is stronger than she looks. We had to load the carcass onto a boat and carry it away. What of the Pisaka's packmates? Did you find them? Yes, I did, and I slaughtered them. But I left their corpses to rot in the sun. Both slain then, that's good. Of course she slew them. Songs of Ari's deeds are sung across the steppe. At least she knows who I am. I'm glad she knows who I am. I mean, my time in the steppe was kind of a while ago. I've improved a lot since then. So maybe she doesn't fully know, but she sort of knows. My aching arms would like to know why you wanted the remains, though. Why else? To make use of its parts. The scales can be spun into silver, and the meats will fill our pots. The bones and the teeth we can craft into hooks and other tools. You've been trying to do fates on your... I need to do fates so bad. I haven't done any of the... I wanted to look it up, but I'm still in this quest, so I can't open it up the menu. The fates that you have to do a certain number in each zone. I haven't done very much of those in Endwalker, and I'm sad because I should have done them way sooner when people were actually doing them. Because I don't like doing fates by myself. Although Nick also wants to do fates. We just gotta like coordinate on a time, because I don't play a whole lot of 14 and Nick doesn't play a whole lot of, he plays much less 14 than I do even, so I basically have to be like, Nick, we're gonna do fates at this time, log in. But I'm never motivated enough to do fates to tell him to get on to do fates, so thus we do not do fates. We killed nothing for the sake of killing, even murderous monsters. So you know those like corpses that I left to rot in the sun? Or is he going to tell me that they're going to pick them? Oh, the 2 bodies you left behind will serve as... Oh, okay. The 2 bodies you left behind will serve as a warning to others of their kind. If it keeps them away, then no more blood will need to be shed. So I am just leaving those corpses to rot in the sun. Fair enough. They are serving a purpose, though. It seems our tribes share similar customs when it comes to using every part of the kill. As grandmother always said, be not wasteful of the lives you take to sustain your own. You are so very different from your kin, the Gajasura. Oh, so that's why you've been avoiding my gaze. If your only experience with Matanga has been our brutal cousins, then you'll find the Arca Sidara an agreeable lot by comparison. Might even make a few friends, eh? Here's your payment, and well earned, I'd say. Another job finished. We should report to King Canna that she might strike it from her list. Let me know when you are done basking in the success of our hunt, and we can return to Yedla Mad. And it's letting me finish it. Yay. Okay, before I pick this up, I'm going to run and go blow my nose. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm feeling real stuffed up. So I'll be back in just a minute. Yeah, that's not the side I'm mute on. I am back. Hopefully that stays clear for a while. Alright. Ogle, give me the next quest. Ogle repays her favors. Ogle is tapping her foot impatient. Don't you tap your foot at me. How dare you. Ready then? I've been counting the contents of my coin purse. When does season 1 of PvP end? I have no idea. No. I very much don't. I am curious, so if you go and look it up and find out, please share with me. I'm assuming my thoughts is that it was going to end when the next patch comes out, but it might end sooner than that because I know they do weird PvP cycles. Need to get the other. Yeah. I need to do a lot more PvP. Ready then. So I've been counting the contents of my coin purse. I have enough to buy passage on a ship, but as for food and other... Wait, where are we going? But as for food and other supplies, well, I would feel more comfortable with the pay from one more job weighing down my belt. You can see me through just one more. Yeah. Oh, passage on a ship back to the steppe. Fair enough. At the very least, let us make our report to King Canna and ask what else she has to offer. Come, let me show me how fleet of foot you are, champion. I mean, I'm not gonna run. I have mounts to get me there. Yeah, how am I doing on PvP? I actually didn't realize that, are you talking about this? This one? Because, yeah, I'm here. I gotta do a whole lot more. Oh, I really just need to start spamming PvP, which I like streaming PvP, because it makes... PvP is easy to talk about, and there's a lot of variety, because, like, every match is different, and you can bitch about people being awful, and, like, complain about how badly you're losing, and be excited when you're winning. There's just, like, a lot of easy content to yammer on about when doing PvP. Might grind it tonight. Yeah, if I have time, I might, but I feel like I have a lot of quests I need to do. I guess I could hold off on, like, Manderville. PvP might be more important than that. Ari, safely back from your work on the shore, I see. But where's Ogle? She's just slow. Oh, she looked... Oh no! Did she lose her money? Some slippery son of a Zoe snatched it from me, brazen as you please. I lost sight of him in the markets along with my worldly wealth. How am I to pay for lodging or food? Oh, dear God, that sucks. You excited for Manderville Relic? I kind of am, too. I've read a lot of people are salty about it being Manderville, but, like, they can get over themselves. I think those people are wrong. Already my belly cries in protest. Oh, you poor thing, and after all the work you've done for us, you will stay with me tonight, I insist. You would take me in? I hope they're super silly. I mean, people were speculating that they were the weapons that won the hit a weapon design contest because they were pretty silly. I saw that. You looked me right in the eye. Finally warming up to us, Arcosadara, are you? I can barely see you through the tears, but yes, maybe now I can stand to be in the same room as a Matanga. Some of them anyway. I'm glad to hear it. Here, and I'll lend you a few coins as well. We can't have you running around without a guild to your name. Thank you. In fact, why don't we head to my house now and we can fill that complaining belly of yours. You're more than welcome to join us, alright? Yeah, I'll take free food. Not gonna turn that down. I may have lots of coin, but I'm cheap. Oh, that was a terrible screenshot. Alright. I'm still trying to unlock this stupid tribe quest. That's what I get for I've just been slacking. Because I haven't done side quests and anything literally at all except raid, basically. For the past while. Oh, Ari, something terrible has happened. I've been robbed. We saw a boy jumping out of the window as we approached. When I looked inside, all my belongings had been turned inside out. Oh, you've been robbed too? Oh, dear God. Okal set off in pursuit of the thief but hasn't returned. Do you think you could catch up with her and see if everything's alright? I'll lock up here and you can meet me back at the offices when you found her. Okay, that sucks. Who is this thief? And can we beat the shit out of them and take all the stuff back? Because I'm down for that. Stealing from all my friends. How dare they? They don't know. They don't know who they've just pissed off. They're going to be sorry. Dong, I lost him again. I swear, it was the same high-earned boy who made off with my coin purse. His size, his clothing, it all matches. I was willing to cut my losses and earn more gil, but this is an insult to my host. It will not stand. Grandmother always says to repay one's favors, and by the Dusk Mother, I mean to do just that. Will you help me find justice for Kankana? Wait? What am I waiting for? Can I keep working on this quest while I wait? I never unlock... yeah. What? I know! I'm behind! I'm so behind. I mean, they haven't been out that long. Right? It hasn't been that long. It's been like maybe a month? Maybe a little bit more than a month? I know. I need to do side quests. It just doesn't motivate me to log on to do side quests. I know. Please shame me because I need to do these things. Instead of canceling streams because I just don't know what I want to do on stream. There's so much things. I need to make a list and be like, do this. Stop thinking you don't have anything to do. Because I enjoy doing quests. I don't hate them. I enjoy PvP and I need to do lots of both of those things. When we start asking around for more information, I have a feeling we are not the only ones who've fallen foul of this thieving urchin. The swifter we act, the better our chances. Yes, I say we split up and gather what clues we can and meet back at Kankana's offices. Sounds like a plan. Where are some people who I can ask strange questions to? Jinazadi? How would you pronounce this name? This is secondhand information, mind you, but I hear that the thief you're looking for is barely more than a child. Sad, isn't it? How terrible things have become for that young boy. That young boy has been forced into a life of crime just to survive. I knew another young boy who was forced into a life of crime. Is it going to be the same young boy? I thought we got him out of his life of crime, but I don't really remember the details of it. Darpasa. There was another robbery? I wonder if it's the same boy I found in my house the other day. He yelled that he was sorry, and when I saw the desperation in his face, I just didn't have the heart to chase after him. Somewhere I need to find one more. Oh, this guy. Abdi. The recent rash of pickpocketing. Oh, yes, I've heard several stories. They say it's likely the work of the same criminal. Uh, you're or shaking your head at me right now. Fair, fair. I deserve it. I have been slacking in Final Fantasy 14, but alternatively, I've been making lots of babies in Sims 4. So you know, priorities and werewolves. Well, champion, what have we discovered? Also, what else am I not doing? So our tale was a familiar one, and what I heard from the local children was even more disturbing. They tell me a man, a stranger, approached them with the promise of work and easy coin. I have no proof this offer is connected with the recent robberies, but it does seem suspicious. And if this stranger is truly recruiting young ones to steal for him, then he is the one I would punish for these crimes. We just need to find him first. The top is do the twins custom. Oh yeah. I have not done that yet. I am still barely started on the previous one. I only did that started doing that a couple months ago, and have not done it much since I unlocked it. I might do that today too if I get done these quests. Razahan closing its gates left many struggling to make a living, and the appearance of that ghastly tower sparked a chain of events that still has the Radiant host spread too thin on too many fronts. Under the circumstances, a rise in crime is to be expected. We are fortunate, then, to have the two of you here to act on behalf of our lawkeepers. So please, accept this as payment. We cannot expect you to work on an empty stomach. Thanks for the salad? The Yedla Mad Hunt. Ogle is eager to see justice served. A new hunt begins. Come, we must track down the one behind all this. But we're still not sure if the stranger is actually involved in the robberies, let alone where to start looking for him. There's a simple way to find out. We lure the boy thief into stealing from me again. If what we suspect is true, then he will likely take any ill-gotten gains directly to his patron. So I will play the part of an unguarded traveler flaunting a heavy purse or some such. Ari, you keep watch for the little pickpocket and be ready to follow him when he makes his move. Should he lead you to some shadowy figure, then I want you to herd them both west. I will circle around and be lying in wait to spring an ambush. That's really quite clever, Ogle. I'm impressed. I was with her until I had to lead them in her direction, because I definitely can just beat the shit out of them myself. But sure, I'll let Ogle feel useful. Grandmother always said, if you want to catch the big fish, don't spare the bait. The same idea applies to slippery criminals. Right then, let us take our place in the town square and lay a trap for our quarry. I will try to make the lure something obvious, so you can see it being stolen from afar. You can tell I've not been streaming enough. My throat is getting tickly and dry. I'm losing practice at talking for hours on end. Or I'm coming down with something. I've been feeling a little under the weather. Not actually sick, but just a little off for the past week or so. Yeah, it's something big. I did hear 800 glamour storage items, item storage words, and yes, very excited about it. Is this the kid I recognize? I think it might be. Who was working with the guy who sold us the map? Or wait, didn't that happen in the post 90 quest? When we went off adventuring with Estinian? Somewhere? Sneaky, sneaky. I'm on it. If they'll let me out of this cutscene. You wonder what the next expansion's gonna be? Yeah, I mean, it'll be a good year and a half from now still. Follow your quarry safe distance. The objective will end in failure if you're noticed or if you fall too far behind. One of these. Should you fail, return to the starting point and reattempt your objective. Where is he? I don't know where he is. Oh, over this way, okay. I feel like I can probably... Nope, I'm not here. You can't see me. I'm gonna sneeze. Quick and quiet as a mouse. Yeah, no. Not quite. Oh god, I can't get around this thing. Oh god, he's getting away from me. Oh god. Surely he's gonna stop. Yep. I love how they're always like, I stop. I ask if someone's there, and then I turn around. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Okay, seriously, this is far. Oh, I found them. I'm totally subtle. The boy thief has left due to a suspicious-looking Arcasadara man. How's it going, Johnny? Oh, this outfit I have on is pretty cute. Ooh, you're a proper little scoundrel, aren't you? Nice work. I'll fence the rest of the goods and you'll get your cut. God damn it, Rashir. I told you to check for tails. You want your family to learn of our arrangement? Now run! The robbers have fled westward. Chase after them. I don't know why that word was so difficult. You got a new job, so 3 8-hour trainings, then regular shift. What are you going to be doing? Congrats on your new job. Ooh, 4 days off. Oh, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So 10-hour days and a 3-day weekend. Is that how that's going? Why is Ogle doing everything? Why do I not get to do stuff? Rashir? Whimper? Can I talk to this guy? The Arcasadar is out cold. Ogle, what did you do to him? My apologies, Ari. I intended to circle around as planned, but I heard how he yelled at the child. My rage could not be contained. Grandmother always said those who prey on the weak are undeserving of mercy, so I beat him senseless. Oh wait, you get 4 days off. Okay, that's a little bit different. I can't read. So 10-hour days. So do you do 3 10-hour days? And then 4 days off? Producing drives, chips, and hardwares in a clean room. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I hope you enjoy that. Does it pay well? I hope so. Fool of a Matanga. When he awakes, he will find himself in the custody of the Radiant Host. Miss, I'm sorry you got hurt because of me, and I'm sorry for taking your belongings. You better be sorry, kid. Apology accepted, young one. It is a brave thing to admit when you are wrong. Help me explain the situation to your law keepers, and we can steer you back on the right path. If you say so, miss. I will cart this refuse to the nearest guardhouse. Pray inform Kankana of our success. What are we gonna do with the kid? Just let him run off? I guess it's not my problem anymore. Good luck, Ogle. I feel like things are gonna go poorly for her. I feel like the kid's gonna like kick her in the shin and then run off. And she'll get here and she'll be like, he robbed me again. I'll be like, oh my god, you're awful. 2150. Is that good for where you are? I only really know salary wages, and my brain is not great to math out what that equates to if it was a salary. Ogle, is everything alright? Ari told me what happened. All is well. They began interrogating the man before I left, and he was blubbering about where he stashed the stolen goods. The soldiers planned to recover the cash and return the items to their rightful owners. Praise be to the sisters. There were certain personal articles, things very dear to me, that I had thought I'd lost forever. It's enough, but you could always ask for extra days. That's fair. If you can like get overtime, then that helps if you need or want more money. That just reminded me that I'm supposed to find out what my raise is. For I want to say the year, but like we're a little bit behind when I was supposed to get my raise this year. Because the company I work for got bought by a different company. And it kind of threw everything out of whack. And so I'm curious to find out how much the new company wants to keep what employees they have. Because they are bleeding people like crazy right now, and it's really easy in this industry to find new jobs. So in the industry I work in right now. So I'm kind of I don't need to make more money, but I'm kind of curious if I feel insulted by what they offer me, in terms of just like clearly they don't care to keep us or not. So we'll see how I feel. I don't know. I'm curious though. You start on Tuesday, so your first 3 days are 9 hours. So 9 hours, and then you... Oh, wait, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. is 12 hours. I would, like, totally am, like, failing. I was thinking 10-hour days, we have 12-hour days. That makes sense why they're only 3 days a week. If you work more than 3 days a week, do you get overtime pay, or is it just that they'll pay you for more time, but not at an elevated rate? 9 hours if you're usually doing 12 hours, I suppose, is nice of them. Is your training by chance not in the middle of the night, like it looks like your work will be? Oh, I should mention Rashir, our boy thief. It seems his parents were out of work and begging for scraps. Did you let him go? His were crimes of necessity, and after seeing the considerable remorse he showed for his actions, I decided to let him keep the coin he took from me, as well as my share of the reward from the Radiant Host. Oh wow, you're so nice. As grandmother always said, children are the greatest treasure of all. I can hardly let him and his family starve now, can I? How will you pay for passage now? You're right back where you started. ... Yeah, the training is 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. That'll be a nice start to not have to do night shift. Have you worked nights before? I want to say you probably have, but I cannot remember. But I would think it would not surprise me if one of your previous jobs was at night. I can earn it back again easily enough, and since I have tamed my fear of the Arcasadara, there's no need to rush. I will take my time and explore all the wonders this island has to offer. Thank you, Ari, for staying at my side this long, but I think I'll continue on alone. Speaking of which, Kankana, have you any new tasks available? You're a night owl, so you won't be tired. Well, that's helpful. Will then it be a struggle to work from at 7:30 a.m. for your training? Is that going to be harder to do? Does Kankana have any new tasks available? Ah, my dear Ogle, I have the perfect job for you. I actually have business with the employer myself, so we can head off together if you like. Am I invited? Am I being left now? I'm not involved in this anymore? There you go, Ari. I hadn't forgotten your half of the reward. May your adventures be many and your hunt successful. Oh. I'm kind of sad we're parting ways, Ogle. Alright, that seems to have ended that. Was that the last quest? Oh yeah, the Yedla Mad Hunt, and did I finish? I think I finished the other ones. So I should have access to a budding adventure. Do I see a blue quest? Ah, I do. Is this a budding adventure? Yeah. All right. You might, after your first check, to go straight to the local diner and then sleep it off. Fair enough. Well, good luck with your new job. A budding adventure. Yesin has yet another favor to ask of the only adventurer he knows. Ah, Ari, just the woman I was hoping to see. Now that you've had the opportunity to speak with more of the people here, I realize their plight is even more dire than I had imagined. The recent crisis has caused the flow of supplies to grind to a halt, and the people can scarcely meet their daily needs. This would be the case even without the influx of refugees. One way we might be able to alleviate this is to requisition a shipment from Yedla Mad. But the process takes precious time. I fear that many would starve before we see a single sack of grain. All of this is exacerbated by the lack of able-bodied fighters. The wounded are many, and there are few who have the strength and skill to guard us from the beasts lurking in the forests. The Radiant hosts would give their lives to protect us, and have, but every day more of them are injured. Bravery alone is only worth so much in the face of overwhelming numbers. And while I am much appreciative of your help so far, I'm not so naive as to think that you will remain here indefinitely. Had we another of your skill to aid us, we might at least stand a chance to weather the worst of the storm. However, my time at the Great Work was spent largely in solitude, and the people of this village know little beyond its walls. But if you've been to the furthest reaches and back, yes? Do you know of anyone else who might lend their stout arms to these humble folk? I know just of such an adventurer as fierce as I, if not more so. Is that Ogle? I know of someone who could give the merchants proper motivation for a speedy delivery. I don't know who that is. Why is my phone vibrating? Oh. Work chat. Like, non-work chat. I knew I could count on your wide web of storied personages. Ogle and Kankana, you say? I believe we may be able to kill two birds with one stone with that pair. Unfortunately, my hands are full of meeting medicinal needs for the village. Seeing as you're already acquainted with these fellows, could you appeal to them on our behalf? Apologies for once again putting so much on your shoulders, but it is for the good of one and all. Can I count on your assistance? No. Hey! I said no! Why are you nodding, Ari? Thank you, friend. Well then, off to Yedla Mad to meet with this Kankana, eh? Safe travels, and I will pray you return with good news. I literally just came from there. Can you at least pay for my travels? No, I'm just being cheap now. I can afford to travel there myself. You really only need 3 to 4 hours of sleep? Now the problem is, should I leave my phone in my car during work? That's a long time. Do you know what they may have their own policies about that. Do you know what their policies are for that? Well, if it isn't Ari, I had wondered when you might walk through my door again. Yeah, like 2 seconds after we last talked. You'll be pleased to hear that Rakashir has taken to adventuring like a thief to a coin purse. He is more than capable enough to assist me on my less arduous tasks. Oh, he's going to be part of these Beast Tribe quests. Not Beast Tribe, Tribal quests. It's going to take a while to break me of that habit. It's a clean room, so you should leave it out, I would imagine. Ugh. What are they talking about? Okay, I'm just gonna mute for today. Yes, my coworkers, we have an outside of work chat, and they always start chatting up a storm in the middle of my streams. And I'm like, I can't read this shit now. Stop vibrating my phone so much. Indeed, his future is bright. However, as much as it heartens me to see you, I sense your visit isn't entirely motivated by curiosity in our affairs, yes? Nope, I got work for you. I see. I did not know that Palekistan was beset by such troubles. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, all things considered. Naturally, I shall do my power to help. A few words to the right people, and the merchants will have shipments of supplies ready in a matter of bells. Inform this Yezin that aid is on the way, and for much less coin than the merchants would usually charge. This chaos has gripped all of Ra's at hand, and it's only together that we shall find the strength to release ourselves from it. And if you require an adventure, then look no further. The supplies will require brave souls to defend them, correct? Then I offer mine. I will await you at the gates. Wait for me. I'm coming too. Alright, where are we going? Oh, Poop Mound again. Get off the mount. They gave you a map, some parking's close by, and lunch is a taco truck. That sounds delicious. Although I feel like the same taco truck every day might get boring. Although I suppose it's only 3 days a week. Wait, is the taco truck there in the middle of the night? Because that's when your lunch break will be, right? Oh, when did she get this pack? Canna made good on her word, not that I doubted she would. The merchants were likely all too eager to make such a sizable trade. Even they provided us with bags and coats for the journey. And it appears Rakashir will be joining us. Try as I might to convince him otherwise. His mind is made up. Hopefully this will prove to be another learning experience for him. My grandmother always did say the road forward is paved with good deeds. The three of us shall see that no beast lays fang or claw upon these provisions. There are more supplies to come, but they will be delivered by the Radiant Host. We shall be the vanguard, the harbingers of salvation for Paleka's stand. And with that, let us be off. You're gonna say in the morning because you start at 7 p.m. Wait, you're planning on eating breakfast in the morning? I'm confused. I mean, if you start at 7 p.m., I assume you'd want like lunch around midnight, or maybe a little bit sooner than that. Oh, this must be where the quests are, because otherwise this is just super random. Wait, where am I going? Oh, yeah. Why do I? Was this always here? Probably not. Oh, you mean when you're in training? But like, what about when you're not in training? I assume you'll just have to like bring food with you. Why am I flying? Oh, wait, where am I going? Why am I going way up here? I'm super confused. Alright, well, whatever. I think she might have got lost. This is nowhere near Paleka's stand. You just eat before? You're gonna work 12 hours without eating? That's madness. Guys, I think you're lost. What are you doing here? Clearly I need to work on my ninjaing. Whatever though. Got lots of well, I can press buttons and it's fine. Dies well enough. Alright, Rakashir, what do you have to say? What a fright that beast gave us. Okay, Ogle, why are you here? That was a splendid display indeed. Your bravery never ceases to impress. If you eat at 5 p.m. you'll live? Yeah, but like, I mean, you'd live anyways, even if you didn't eat like all day. Even if you didn't eat for like 3 days straight, but like, that sounds miserable. I'd be so hungry. Trying to work an 8-hour shift without eating. I suppose that might be something that you could just like get used to. And I guess if like normally you don't eat in the middle of the night, but you're also usually sleeping. So I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be as difficult as I'm imagining it to be. I've never seen such a fierce warrior. I dare say she's every bit your equal. Wait, are you saying she's Ogle's equal? Ogle is not my equal. Get it here, Rakashir. Maybe with me on ninja. I'm kind of garbage at ninja. Children are so easily impressed. Well, Ari is indeed a formidable adventurer. Your teacher has many great deeds to her name, and more yet to come. Wait, is she trying to say she's better than me? You're pretty sure the company will pay for some food during breaks. One could hope. Now the village is not far. Let us march, and I challenge any monster to approach. Hold on, you forgot the supplies. Seriously. Oh, is he gonna have to carry that huge backpack? Is it gonna appear on his back? Is it gonna appear on his back? No, he just put it in his massive pockets? Alright, fair enough. I mean, what even is the point of having a backpack if it fits in your pockets? Okay, I guess they can't cross this thing. Oh, so they had to come all the way around. Alright, fair enough. Maybe they weren't as lost as I thought they were. I guess not everyone can just travel down paths. I suppose my first time I had to go around that way too. Just seems so out of the way. Speaking of food, though, I kind of forgot to eat. I had breakfast fairly early this morning, and then I had like, I guess not fairly early. It was like 9 or 10. I had breakfast, and then I ate like at like 3 or so, but now it's like almost 9, and my stomach's like telling me that I have not eaten in a while. Wait, where'd Sula come from? Greetings, Ari. I did not expect to meet you here of all places. If anything, the local diner is very close. Fair. I assume you'll get breaks in your 12 hours and at least one for eating. They cut the monster down before it had a chance to pounce. He's very impressed. Oh, she got her backpack back. Did you see that, Rakashir? Mark well how quickly that beast succumbed to the fury of blades. In no small part thanks to this brave Arcasadara. Ah, so this is the adventure that Yezin spoke of. Not since my last hunt with Sister have I fought so effortlessly with another. And never have I felt so invigorated to have such a mighty Arcasadara fighting by my side. How do you keep it up? Just watching you has me out of breath. Endurance is the product of long hours of practice, lad. Well then, it seems my hunt is finished. Let us return to Paleka's stand before we draw attention to something deadlier. Yezin will be eager to speak with you upon your return. Do not keep him waiting for long. Am I going to town now? Yes. Okay, let's just teleport. There you are. Sula told me you brought both the supplies and the protection you promised. She is at present preparing the game she hunted. She has promised to spar with me afterwards. I'm fast feeling that I've made the right choice in coming here. I'm grateful for it, lass. It will do the Sulu good to have your energizing presence by her side. I understand there is yet more supplies to come. I must find a way to thank the merchants and the ones who spurred them to action. Kankana, was it? She will spare no effort to see Razahan rebuild. If there's anything else you require from the merchants, she'll be happy to help. Let's go with the second one. It seems we found a reliable ally, thanks to you. Oh, teacher, don't forget. We should ask about the journal we found. Found a journal? Yes, of course. I was just about to mention it. The beast Sulu and I felled was holding fast to this. Perhaps you know who the owner is? Who's gonna be the owner? It's gonna be sad, isn't it? This, by the Manusia! Yes, I do in fact know who penned this journal. They were dear friends of mine. Unfortunately, they didn't survive the tragedy that befell us. I see. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. Luckily, their memory lives on in their child, and now this journal. When she comes of age, I'll show it to her, that she might come to know who her parents were. Life is but a string of meetings and farewells. It is our memories that sustain us, that give us life. In this way, whose journey has ended, watch over those with the strength to step forward into a new day. Of all the wisdom grandmother passed down, I hold this to be the most precious. Memories are the greatest treasure that we can leave behind. Your grandmother has a way with words. She could have taught even the divinities a thing or two. I dare say you might be right, young Rashir. I am not half so wise as she was, but her sage advice has been a beacon, which has always guided me true. Ogle seems eager to speak with you, doesn't she? Well, she does have that marker over her head. I see now why my teacher is so wise. She had a wise teacher herself. Truth be told, Sorry, that was backwards. Truth be told, I first accompanied you here to repay the debt I owed, as grandmother would have wanted. I see now, however, that fate intended for me to be here. In Sulu I have met a comrade in arms, and in Rashir I have found a capable and eager student. For both of their sakes, I must strive to be better than the day I was before. I think that sentence is wrong. I think it's I must strive to be better than I was the day before. Yeah, that she can't be better than the day she was before. She wasn't a day before. That sentence makes no sense. Uh, Perhaps I should take up the art of dance. The fierce display of the Sekisagumi compelled me to set down my spear and take up the katana, but the grace and deadliness with which the dancers throw their weapons have a charm all of its own. Some measure of peace has returned to the Matanga, and I believe my skills will be put to better use here. An adventurer must court challenges after all. My teacher has a daring spirit, if slightly reckless, but worry not, I'll make sure she doesn't come to harm. Have you listened to a single word I've said, Rashir? You have no notion of the dangers I must brave daily, for now you should be content to behold the great deeds and learn from them. I wager your adventures will soon take you far from here, Ari. Rest assured I shall safeguard the people of Palaeca's stand in your stead. I look forward to hearing tales of your exploits. Well then, the first order of the day is to attune to the Etherite and gather information. Jot this lesson down, young Rashir. If these are the fundamentals of adventuring, come now. Wait a second. If she can use teleporters, is Ari going tribal? Yes, Ari is. Finally, I'm a little behind. If they can attune to the Etherite, why does she need to book passage back to the step? Why can't she just teleport back there? I mean, I thought not everyone can teleport, but then what would be the point of attuning? I'm confused. I feel like that wasn't thought through very well. Unless someone can explain to me the reasoning for that being weird like that. Yezin. Our lack of supplies was weighing heavily on my mind. I feared for both Parasine and the child, but for the first time in a long while, I can breathe easily. Ogle's presence has proven to be a salve on Sulu's mood as well. She laughs as she hasn't since her sister's passing. We both have you to thank for a reversal of fortune. Even the departed have benefited from Ogle's arrival. The delivery of the journal was an unexpected boon, and will doubtless prove to be vital in raising the child. When she becomes old enough to understand its contents, she will come to know the deep love her parents bore for her, a love so steadfast it will shield her from the world's cruelty. Your only theory for her and for another Aura we met in this patch is that they're from a part of the steppe far from either Reunion or the Jerk on the Rock. And clearly they've not done their what are the fish guys called? Namazu dailies either to unlock the Etherite up there. The Jerk on the Rock. Oh, that's perfect. That's beautiful, CJ. Of course I intend to tell her all about your part in her salvation as well. But for now there is work to be done for both of us, I'm sure. Wheresoever your travels may take you, don't forget the friends you have in this corner of Thavnir. You forgot there's even an Amazu port. Yeah, easy enough to do. And lastly, be safe. If you die before I can repay the debt I owe you, I'll hunt you through the seven hells until the ledger is balanced. Yikes. So see that it doesn't come to that, eh? Alright. Now where do I go? Oh. There's another quest down here. Okay. Okay, Hippos Born to the Run is the next quest and the first official tribal quest. Fair enough. Hippos Born to Run. Cancana shifts from foot to foot with agitation. Your adventurer senses tingle with the tantalizing taste of a problem to be solved. Ah, Ari, just who I was hoping to see. Do you have a moment? Just when I thought normalcy had returned, can't pronounce that word today apparently, had finally returned to us, I received word of some truly peculiar hippo sightings. Jerk on the rock, I have questions. It's Magni. She's talking to, you've played, how much 14 have you played, Johnny? Do you not know who Magni is? Yes, hippos, a veritable herd of hippos. Alright. Hunting down the high road, no less. Hippos hurtling, how majestic. Huh, I thought this was normal for Thavnir. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with I thought that was normal for Thavnir. Yes, well, though hippos have long inhabited Vanispati, it's quite unusual to see them in such numbers outside their natural habitat, let alone harrying travelers on the high road. Yet harried the travelers are, if these hippos have been displaced by the fires that beset the jungle in the final days, we must find them a more suitable home for the sake of all concerned. I would normally ask the Radiant Host for help with such affairs, but they already have so much on their hands, and Ogle happens to be away, so could you look into the matter? You still need to finish the MSQ for Endwalker, you're very behind. Well, Magni's from, the Stormblood. So if you're in Endwalker, you should know who Magni is. Oh, thank you. You are truly a blessing. I don't know how much more of this more than what I've already told. I don't know much more than what I've already told you, but I'm sure others in Yedla Mad have spotted a hurtling hippo or two. So I'm supposed to ask other people? The jerk on the rock is just referring to Magni, who's the leader of the, is it the Oranir? In the steppe, in the the steppes. What is the full name of that place? And he's a jerk, and he lives in that big cereal bowl in the middle of the steppes. Have you forgotten, Johnny? Willowy resident. Hurtling hippos, you say? Oh, yes, I saw them. Barreling down the high road at tremendous speed. It was frightening just to watch. They kicked up so much dust that I couldn't get a clear look of them, but everyone on the island knows that smooth silhouette. An adorable yet fearsome creature, the hippo. A Zimstep, yeah, thank you. I was like blanking. I was like, I know there's more to that name. I apparently got a minion out. I did not precisely mean to do that. Peaceful resident. Yes, I've seen hippos on a number of occasions, over by the Great Work, and this is the second time I've answered that question in as many bells. One of the refugees came by asking for the very same not moments ago. Turna, I think her name was. If you're looking for the same hippos, maybe she could help. She set off towards the perfumed rise last I saw. I don't want a minion out. strapping resident. Is this about those dreadful Arcasadara up north? Hitching carts to their hippos, and Cinderuvu knows what's else. If they've come down to join the other refugees, I don't doubt they'd be stirring up trouble. As if we don't have enough people leeching off our goodwill already. You're kind of a jerk. So we're gonna go up here and find some hurtling hippos. And I'm flying right through where I assume I'll be doing Beast Tribe quests again. Can someone remind me, although I'll find out in 2 seconds, is this the crafting Beastman Tribes quest? I don't need to level my crafters, but I feel like I need to prepare myself mentally for needing to craft. What are you looking at? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something here? Do you know who I am? No, it's not crafting ones? Okay, good. Battle, excellent. You're looking for hippo. Oh, this is the first tribal quests of Endwalker, right? That makes sense. I am looking for hippos. Damn, I was hoping to put paid to this before it got out of hand. Well, those hippos you're looking for should be rolling through any moment. Now, just stand back and watch. Do you know who I am? That looks delicious. Yeah, this was the first job. Yeah, I feel like I was thinking not so very long ago, like right before they announced it, I was like, oh, we haven't got any Beast Tribe quests yet this expansion. Seems strange. Here they come. Let's see these hurtling hippos. Are they going to stop when they... Wait, that's a cart. Oh. Hippos pulling carts. Okay. Interesting. They announced the second one yesterday. What? I'm trying to remember what they announced it to be. Hey, no stopping. They're hungry, hungry hippos. What? Why is there fruit in the middle of the... You've done it now, you hamsa-heads. Your brother-in-law picked the worst time to visit. You need sleep for work, so your dad will pick him up. Isn't that how it always goes? Oh, my Arthas showed up. Maybe I should share my Arthas story. I know Asuna found it pretty funny, but I don't think anyone else was here when I told it. Where I was getting ready to feed Arthas some treats the other day. And I wanted to walk to the other side of his cat tree to make him like jump up into the cat tree to get his treats. And he decided to try to jump up into the cat tree. The same time I was walking past, and I hit him with my knee, and I basically like knee checked him into the couch. And he like just like hit it like a flop, like fell to the ground. And then he got up, and I was like, he looks fine, but he just like walked away. He was just like, nope, I'm out of here. And he walked all the way up to my bedroom, and I was following him. I'm like, Arthas, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Got out to my bedroom. He like jumped up on the bed, and I like pet him a little bit, and he seemed fine, but he was a little traumatized. Didn't understand why he got knee checked into the couch. But yeah, he's been a little weird. Not that weird. I feel like he is a little jumpy since then. But otherwise, he's fine. You've done it now, you hamsa heads. Maru, what'd I tell you about riding this high road? Oh, she knows these. Boss. Well, the roads back home ain't good for riding no more, boss. We ain't got much of a choice. Technically, he's not your brother-in-law. Your sister, oh no, died before the wedding. That is very sad to hear. I'm sorry. Sorry about your loss. See, your parents call him their son. That seems reasonable. That's so sad. I was like, who is this? It's me. Hurdling hippos are dangerous. Keep it off the high roads, will you? Hurdling hippos are dangerous. How is this quest leading into tribal quest? I'd like to know. Yeah, roaring down a main road, kicking up dust storms. You're scaring people. What, you already forgot about the Tower of Zot, the fires and the screaming and the people turning? Really think that raising a racket's what we need right now? In case you ain't got it through your heads yet, I'll spell it out for you. Our racing days are over. They were over yesterday, and they were over the day before that, too. I take it this solves your hippo mystery. Now all that's left is to apologize for these sorry sods. Care to tell me where to direct our groveling? Alright, let's have a chat with this Canna. You're coming too, Maru. I left you in charge. And the one in charge takes responsibility. That's how it goes. You're hard on his kid? Your brother-in-law's kid? Oh. What am I doing? Yes, you should look sad. You'll be there to give your report or something, right? See you soon enough then. Well, they're driving at a much more respectable speed now, so I think they learned their lesson. Oh, did they deposit me back near town? I guess I wasn't that far away from town. Maybe? Oh, right, we're going to see Canna. You tell him, dude, you can play, but you have to grow up. Now, who might these fresh faces be? I was expecting news about hippos, but perhaps you've brought back a few lost souls as well? Nah, these are the hippos. Something like that. Turna's the name, and on behalf of my hippos and associates here, I apologize for the commotion. We're used to racing our hippo carts on the less traveled parts of Vanispati, you see. We never took much to society, even before the sky started raining fire. Mostly just kept to ourselves and lived off the land. I feel like I'm gonna burp. No, maybe not. But being new to these parts is no excuse. We should have known better than to take the high roads at speed, and we're sorry for undue distress we might have caused. Ray's hand, I didn't grow up till it was too late. Oh. What made it too late? It sounds like you're doing alright. We ain't got much to offer, but we'll make it up to you however we can. Thavnir's in a bad way, so if we're ever gonna do any good for anybody, now's the time. Or at least I'd like to think. I ain't got much in the way of ideas concerning how misfits like us can contribute. Well, I might have some ideas. A crew of Arcosadara looking for purpose, and speedy hippos to steer them through. Are we gonna get a hippo mount from the beast this tribe quest? Not beast tribes anymore. Arthas, that was literally the air conditioning turning on. I'm sure you've heard this a bajillion times already. Why did that make you run away? You wish it was before your sister passed away? You were only 15. You didn't need to grow up when you were only 15. You still get to be a kid then. I wouldn't be too hard on yourself. Perhaps there is something Turna and her associates can contribute to recovering Thavnir. But do they want to? Have you ever considered delivery work? I think driving hippo carts could be an incredibly useful skill. Skill? You think so? We've only ever seen it as a hobby, but It's an excellent idea. Local trade is on the way to recovery, and the timely delivery of goods via hippo cart can only be a boon. However, delivery work requires a great deal of trust. You're transporting someone's precious possessions, after all. You will not only need to learn the trade, but earn the respect of people as well. Everyone starts somewhere, so there's no need to feel intimidated. If this sounds like something you'd like to try, then why not let Ari show you how it's done? It just so happens that a parcel intended for the great work was accidentally offloaded here today. It's filled with medicinal herbs from Gridania, so I'd like to get it sent over as soon as possible. Would you be a dear and deliver it with Turna? With your worldly experience, I'm sure you will serve as a shining example of professionalism. Sure. I'll entrust the parcel to you, Turna. I have no doubt you will see it safely to its destination. The day before you got in major trouble and she said I can't help you forever. Grow up, bro. That's rough. I still think that you were probably okay to be a kid still then. And I don't think you need to be hard on yourself about that. Sorry for taking you out of your way, Ari, but I look forward to seeing a professional do whatever it is a professional does. Oh, well, let me tell you about my professionalism. I just beat things up and fight primals. I'll be waiting by the gate, so give me a shout when you're ready to go. Oh, looks like we're about ready to be off. Maru, what say you? Work? Respect? Us? Sure, we wouldn't have to scrounge for food anymore, and it'd keep us busy like the boss wants, but if wishes were hippo carts, beggar's bride, you know. We're ready when you are. My partner, Saryu, here is pulling up the fastest cart on the island. I stowed the goods we're delivering under the seats so they won't get damaged or nothing. And we ain't about to leave you high and hippolis. There's another cart just for you. Our hippos are usually shy around strangers, but you were there with the fruit earlier, so you've got nothing to worry about. They're smarter than to bite the hand that feeds. We don't let just anybody ride our carts, but if boss thinks you can handle it, oh, I can handle anything. No need for belly aching, Maru. We ain't racing carts down the high road like Hamza heads, you know. Now, off we go, slow and steady. Ride the hippo cart? Yeah, sure. Oh, I don't even get to drive it. Fair enough. You're welcome. I hope that helps a little bit. I know I can't even imagine what that would have been like. But I hope you're doing okay. And I hope you take good care of yourself. And it sounds like you're doing good. And it's nice of you to be looking out for your sort of nephew. How far are we driving here? Do we have to drive all the way around? Oh, they're talking. Have I not been listening? Sorry. Not a bad way to travel, eh? My crew designed these carts from scratch, you know. Historically, we, Arcasadara, never went around in chocobo carriages and the like, but at some point I got to wondering why not. Sure, we're a heavy bunch, but nothing's impossible if you put your mind to it, right? Well, after auditioning all kinds of critters, we finally came around to hippos. Hippo riding's a team effort. Our hippos can sprint... come back here. Can sprint with the best of them, but they ain't got a lot of stamina, so good riders know when to push and when to let up. Here we are, safe and sound. Now hand over the goods, right? Question mark, question mark, question. Who is this? You wouldn't happen to be talking about an imported package, would you? Who is this? Wait, who is this? A waiting alchemist. Okay. I've been expecting a delivery ship, but seen neither keel nor prow of it. Wait, aren't you the one who saved Nidhana? Yep, that was me. You better be, you know the struggle. I see. Well, thank you both for going out of your way to bring this over. You've saved me considerable grief. No large trading vessels can dock here, you see. Usually our orders are offloaded at Alnair and thence shipped by Dehao. Okay, I don't know what that is. But they sometimes get mixed in with packages destined for the Yedla Mad. And then the logistical nightmare begins, I'm afraid. May I check to see if you indeed have my herbs? Yes, this is it. Importing these is trying enough without delivery mishaps, so I'm relieved they made it here safely. And to think that all of the hippo hubbub was in fact industrious delivery work. A little frightening to watch without proper context, but you have done a marvelous job. I'll be sure to call upon your services again. That wasn't a delivery, but I guess a little misunderstanding never hurt anyone. People sure do trust you, though. I just got trusted standing next to you. And he looked so happy with his herbs, had me smiling right along with him. Maybe we really can make a difference with this delivery business. I mean, what was it if not a delivery? I mean, it sounded like a delivery. I thought it was a delivery. What was it then? Thanks for showing me the ropes and for doing all the talking, too. I'd like to get straight back to Kankana, but from the looks of it, your hippo needs a breather. No surprise considering what it's been through lately. Here's what we'll do. I'll let this big boy rest up a bit while you go on ahead with Saria. I'm trusting you with my prized set of wheels, so be careful. No scratches or nothing. Just ride like you did coming here and there shouldn't be any problems. Should you become separated from your cart, blah blah blah. Ride the hippo cart. I actually get to ride it now. Yeah, this is... No, it's the way out of here. Where am I supposed to be taking this? This is definitely gonna be the mount that we get, I'm fairly certain. I say definitely and fairly certain in the same sentence. Your last girlfriend told you you're great, but you're not ready yet emotionally. Still friends. That's fair. It is the mount that we get? Alright. I'm gonna risk my life for this job. I want double the coin back to town. Was that a fate that just like ended? This is such a silly mount. It's a cart driven by a hippo. Who comes up with this stuff? A mount, a minion, and 3 furnishings that you can think of. I mean, you know I just do this shit for the achievements. So, am I driving all the way back to town? Yes. Why? This guy's not gonna I'm pretty sure B ranks don't aggro you. He would definitely stomp my face if he did. Oh, that's a sad amount of XP I am until level 80 from these quests. You've been friends since you were 10? That's a long time. Oh, I tried to get off my mount. Good thing it doesn't work. Her mission accomplished, a triumphant Saria trundles away with the cart in tow. Thank you for explaining how that worked. Kankana will be pleased to hear of your successful deliveries. Yeah, I'm making deliveries. Alright. Now where am I? going? Oh, up. Am I finally going to the place? Did anyone tell me about this place? Nope, I'm going to see Kankana. I don't know why I thought that was further away than it was. Of course it's Kankana. That's what I was supposed to be doing. Welcome back. Ari just told me about your successful delivery. Thank you for your help, Turna. What did you think of your first job? The delivery part seems pretty straightforward, even for our ilk, but the whole build and trust thing won't be easy. Still, it's not like we can give up and go home to Venispati. Sooner or later, we'll have to get used to living with other folk. And you should have seen how relieved the alchemist was when he got his supplies. It feels nice to know we did some good in the world. There's no greater reward for a job well done, in my experience. If you choose to continue this path, I'm certain the joy you bring will be returned to you tenfold. This is the new endeavor for you and your associates, however. I do believe it's best if someone oversees your progress. Ari, you did so much for Ogle that I have to ask, will you lend your aid to Turna and her associates? I know we're a right crew of misfits, Ari, but I promise you we're hard workers. Give us a chance and we'll make you proud. Why is this my problem? I love Ari's face. You've got spirit, kid. I'm with you. This is going to take a lot of work. But I can't say no to anything. Oh, I don't know about that. Someone tells me that Turna and her associates are quick studies. I'm sure that if you all work together, you make good progress in no time. How much do you guys think that word travels that if you ever meet the Warrior of Light, if you offer her some small reward, she'll do whatever the heck you ask her to do? Now that that's settled, I think it's time you saw your new home. You see, I've come into possession of an old trading post that's since fallen into disuse. She's getting married. You'll be the best man on the groom's side. 2 of your best friends are getting married. Oh, that's nice. That'll be a fun wedding. The structures may be a little worse for wear, but the plot itself is very conveniently located. You're free to fix it up however you would like. You're just gonna let us use it? Just like that? I will lease it to you for a small fee. That is to say, if your new business fails to turn a profit, I may have to rethink the use of that space one day. But we can talk about the particulars later. For now, how about you go and take a look? I've marked its location on this map. Gladly. Thanks for everything you've done for us. Let's reconvene at our new headquarters. I'll round up my people. What the heck is this person wearing on their head? Matoya's hat. That's what I assumed. Where do you get Matoya's hat? What is that from? I seem to think I should know the answer to this question, but I, in fact, do not. No, don't aggro me. This, like, for sure didn't exist, right? You told him you lucky fetch, but also congrats. That seems fair. It's bigger than I thought, but what a dump. I'm grateful, of course, but yeah, I mean, there's a reason she was just giving it to you. Ari, glad you turned up. As you can see, this place ain't no mega duda, but we've got the basics up and running. But once we've got the basics up and running, it'll start to feel like home in no time. We'll need a cart shed for starters and a place to store packages and whatnot. But if I'm honest, boss, I'm not sure about all this. If you say we should give it a shot, I guess I can try. Thanks, Mario. I'm counting on you, you know. I put the but in the wrong place in that sentence, or in that dialogue, if you caught that. Alright, as of today, we're making our name as reliable delivery workers. We've got a lot to learn, but don't go easy on us. Teach us everything you know. Now, we need a name for our new business. Something real trustworthy. What are they gonna come up with? Boss, we gotta fix this place up. We ain't got time to be worrying about names. What's wrong with our team name anyways? Our team name? You're right. We don't need to be fancy, just fast, reliable, and riding hippo carts. Hippo riders it is. Is this a vision of what it's gonna look like in the future? Or did they suddenly, is it just gonna suddenly poof and look like this? Led by their charismatic leader, Turna, the Hippo Riders have retired from racing and rebranded themselves as speedy delivery workers. However, they are still known on the island as local delinquents. Use your experience as an adventurer and trusted hero to help them better their reputation. Beast Tribe quest. Wait, it still said Beast Tribe. Beast Tribe quest unlocked. Why is this? Why is that wrong? They are not calling them Beast Tribes anymore, but the that text still called them Beast Tribes. I've achieved friendly reputation with Hippo Riders. Alright. Arcasadar tribal quests are now available from Maru and Savarna. They're fixing it in 6.2. They said, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Furthermore, you may now purchase wares from Ganta. Yay, achievement! You guys know how much I love me some achievements. Alright, what do we got? I'm gonna do one of these at a time, because that's how I tackle other quests. So that's what we're gonna do. Deal by the docks. Ooh, that's pretty looking. Maru is evaluating you with an unsettled look. Tell me, Ari, you're from Eorzea, ain't you? Yes, I am. Just so happens we got a deal lined up with an Eorzean trader, but we don't want no trouble is all. You don't mind acting as my middleman, do you? Alright, you'll need to pick up our side of the bargain from a fisher called Kangan Akiali. Hand him this, he'll know what to do. Take what he gives you to the Eorzean trader docks in Yedla Mad and report back with the goods once you've finished. Easy, right? Yes, and I don't even need to take your stupid mount thing, because I can just teleport. Wait, where am I going? Oh, why is that? Why is it not near Etherite? One of these codes fixes. Oh, this will be easy. Wait, get fine, tossed up. How many resolve? I think that one looks more like it was an issue where they were. I mean, changing a name in Git is just like a find and replace. The issue looks like they needed graphical changes, or else they just overlooked the spot where they exist in those. Because yeah, that's just like text. It doesn't seem like that should be an image. Why am I taking only one quest instead of 3? I literally just said why, CJ. Are you not listening to me? What brings you here? Was anyone else paying attention and can explain my reasoning to CJ? Ah, Maru's favor. Yes, I see you brought the payment in full. He wanted these seen safely into the hands of a certain Lominson visitor. I assume I can trust you with the rest? Sure. Am I listening? Not really. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere down here. Yeah. No, I said because I do all my other quests one at a time, that I should do the daily Beast Tribe quests one at a time too, because it helps keep straight like the quest lines as a whole, instead of getting like 3 and getting all parts of them out of order. Because I have a terrible memory, and the storylines make more sense if I don't mix them all up. Ho there, you wouldn't happen to be Master Maru's associate now, would you? I won't do this always for them, because I don't, like, once I start getting repeats, I tend not to do them very closely, but I know these aren't repeats, because I haven't done any yet. Oh, good, I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival, miss. Who is this guy? Okay. Yours is my final trade, so it's back to the diamonds of Rotano I go. These, why they're the finest dried ingredients this side of the bounty. It makes for glorious soup stock, and fetch a glorious price at that. Limsluminsa is a culinary capital after all. For her chefs, only the very best will suffice. I guess I can't really teleport back to where I pick it up though, so that's going to be unfortunate. Well then, pleasure doing business with you. This crate contains Master Maru's goods. Send him my regards, yes. Yeah, that's gonna be unfortunate. I mean, I'll do it today, but yeah, I probably won't do it that much. Can I help you, Arthas? Why are you sitting there crying? Are you sad now that the air conditioning turned off when you were alarmed that it turned on? I'm still not sure I paid that much attention to that quest. It's fine though. I'll probably get to do it again. Did the deal go all right? Sure did. Brilliant! I knew you were the right woman for the job. I reckon that skipper might have skipped clear away if one of us came lumbering at him, fish or no. Oh, this? It's a prototype for a new kind of wheel. There's this really reputable company in Limsa that's coming up with upgrades for our cart. We've got to make sure we can handle any road now that we're riding all over the island. Can't wait to give these a spin. Alright, next quest. Do it for the vine. Ha ha ha. Maru is sadly gazing at an empty crate. Listen, Ari, an important part of riding is being ready to ride at all times, and that means keeping up regular maintenance on your cart. So it happens we're running low on certain spare parts, and getting more of them, well, let's just say it's best suited for fighting types, eh? Like you! Where are you getting your spare parts from? Who am I beating up for them? If you could swing by the old Hamsa hatchery and fetch me some Manjusaka vines, I'd be much obliged. You're going to have to take down some small fry to get the gnarlier chaps. But these are the vines we want. A healthy handful should do. Okay then. I'm kind of curious. What PvP do we have today? Seal Rock. Okay. I'm probably gonna do some PvP after I finish these quests. My god. I already regret how much this is making me fly all over the place. Fates, yeah, I need to. Hey, don't aggro me. We're not fighting. Can you de-aggro me so I can, there's no way you'll come this far. Thank you. What the heck is, oh, this bush looked very square. I sense a hostile presence. Oh, I need to do, is it this? There we go. I know things. I didn't put that up the last time I was fighting, but when I was almost done, I was like, oh yeah, I'm missing something kind of important. Ugh. I could be doing other things too, but baby steps, baby steps. Because I think, this will be something? Yeah, I don't know that that was the best option, but it was an option. Oh, that's not a button. Why did I think that was off cooldown? Beautiful. Did that get me vines? Alright, I'm teleporting back here because it's slightly closer. As inefficient as that flight path will be. Oh, he didn't aggro me. So yeah, they did like immediately just build up a couple of this stuff. That's so weird. I thought I was gonna build it from scratch. You got those vines? I sure did. I got you all the vines. These are perfect. Our hippos appreciate your kindness, as do I. You see, these vines are what stands between the yolk and our precious hippo skin. And believe you me, you never want to see a blistered hippo. Yeah, I don't want to see a blistered hippo. We always make sure to keep fresh vines in reserve, but go through them quicker than you might think. I hope you won't mind fetching some again when the time comes. I love how they logic out the reason why these are all repeatable. Missing Ryder. Maru looks genuinely worried. We might have trouble, Ari. One of our riders has gone missing. Last we heard from him, he was heading back from Paleka's stand. That was some time ago. You think he could spare a moment to join our search? We've covered the ground between here and the wakeful Tirana so far, but beyond that... Alright, do I need to go? Yeah, to Paleka's. Oh yeah, I don't know why I just started trying to take off there. Alright, somewhere in this red circle is gonna be a dude hiding behind a rock? No? Hiding behind one of these rocks? Oh, there he is. The harried rat. Oh no, your cart fell over and your hippo left you. Oh no, his hippo's right there, never mind. Oh, blessed be, someone came looking. You won't believe the beast we just ran into. Ugliest thing I've seen since the final days. Well, we spanked away like our skins... Spanked? Okay. Away like our skins depended on it, but my delivery got jostled out of the cart. To make matters worse, when I pulled round to fetch it, my wheel slammed into a rock, and now I'm spinning 6 ways to nowhere. My girl was in hippo hysterics, had to cut her loose to stop her bellowing. I hate to put you out like this, but you think you could lend me a hand and bring me my cargo? It's just one wooden crate. I think I spotted it by the boulder over there. I mean, I don't understand why you couldn't just get this yourself, but sure. Everyone knows you just ask the Warrior of Light to do stuff, and she does it. Hey, Animated Jenny, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Oh, I have 3 minutes. Wait, where am I taking it? Just back. I have 3 minutes to take it like 2 feet? What kind of quest is this? Gotta raid and run, but have a good stream. Thank you very much. Take care. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Appreciate the raid. That's it. Thank the sisters and you. I'll head home as soon as we're ready to ride. Let Myra know we're all right, will you? I mean, I feel like I could have helped more, but sure. Good night, Jenny. There's another of those character quests that's even more ridiculous. I mean, were the other ones too hard for people? Do they need to make them easier? Like, that was ridiculous. Oh no, both your parents have COVID, so they have to be in isolation? That sucks. I hope they're doing okay otherwise, and they just have to quarantine. Oh, I missed the first line. So that's what happened. Thank the sisters everyone's alright. Our riders are usually pretty good at avoiding the nastier beasties, but a jungle is still a jungle. Sounds like our carts could use some adjustments too. Any road, I'll mention it to the boss. Thanks for being a pal, Ari. Well, I am a pal. Okay, let me get on Bardaroony. Not Bard. Nope, that's a lie. Black Mage, because I actually want to get XP. And we're going to queue for some daily front lines. And while we're waiting, unless this queues immediately, I'm going to go back to the free company. And get my mail out. Yes, okay. I I got the street attire first, but I bought like 3 things, so I guess they won't give me more than 1 at a time. Maximum capacity. Can you just like delete stuff? Maybe you can delete like the oldest stuff, but I don't think that's the problem. You live with them and you're negative, you just have to be careful. That's, good luck. Good luck with that. I don't understand how people, like, don't catch stuff while living with people who have it. But it happens, so it's possible. Are you able to, like, stay away from them? And not, like, I know you live in the same place, but, or I think that's what you were saying. You said I live them, which I assume you were missing with. But if that wasn't the word that was missing, then I'm not sure what you're trying to say. What am I trying to say? That is a better question. Time oh good, I don't have to wait as long. Alright, immediately switch to Bard, because I have no idea how to play Black Mage in here, and also I'm probably not set up. And just in time for it to start. Okay, I like to go... Oh god, let's fix my map. There we go. Nope, that's probably fine. Wait. Oh! I totally thought I was inside the... I thought I was over here. I was like, why is there a big hill here? This just doesn't seem right at all. Oh, I guess I can go up to this one up here. Nope, did not spawn. This one over here we should be able to get. Oh, they're all swarming that one. Well. Too far away. Bullshit. Mask and limited contact. Ugh, wearing a mask at home would suck. But, I mean, a bet less than getting COVID. Fair enough, but... actually, we shouldn't just immediately run away from here. So let's come take it back. But yeah, limited contact, you're always in your room. That's fair. Well, good luck with not catching COVID. And I hope your family stays as healthy as he can be with COVID. Doesn't have any of the nastier symptoms or lingering effects. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, people are coming. How dare you? You get the hell away from here. Oh my god. Ow! I just got here! Stop killing me! No! Ah! It's not at all what I wanted to be pressing. It's your dad's fault. I can relate. My family, my mom and my sister and my stepdad all caught COVID, and it was definitely my stepdad's fault. So I'm mostly mad that he gave it to my mom and my sister, but also mad that he was irresponsible with his own health as well. But mostly that his irresponsibility led to other people catching it. And I was lucky that I didn't catch it, because I was visiting... I visited them on a Monday, and then, Are they just gonna let us flip this? Alright. Thanks. And I think Thursday, my stepdad tested positive. And I was like, I was there! Did you give me COVID? But I tested negative, and... So as far as I know, I've managed to not get COVID at all. Oh, I just realized that I maelstrom. Oh, there's one out on the beach, and we're not anywhere near there, and nobody seems to be going that way, except for a couple people who are going that way. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm drinking too much water, and apparently swallowing too much air with it. Knockout! I'm so amazing, guys. Hopefully somebody else is trying to flip this. No, we still have people here. Why is there just this massive Bahamut there? Your new job said you're good? That's good. That would suck if you couldn't start. I remember being so paranoid because I actually moved in 2020 when things were like the worst. And so I had things that I had to do, like moving. I had movers coming over. I was like, what if I test positive, like, right before I need to move and, like, no one can come and move me? Like, I cannot. I cannot, in fact, move myself. But it all worked out, but it was very stressful. I'm dead. Arthur, are you standing in the hallway crying again? Are you upset I left the light on? Can you turn it out for me? I wish you could be useful, Kim. If only Arthas could do things that were useful in any way. But he just sleeps and eats. What the hell are you guys doing here? Get the freaking hell out of our base. You die now. Yeah, get out of here. My god. The audacity of that. So rude. Oh. That was spicy. You were good because you're a lone wolf. Yeah, I mean, I've done... Eats, sleeps, and looks adorable. Yeah, that's about it. That's all he does. Occasionally vomits on the carpet. And also occasionally needs to go to the vet. Why is my team doing so bad? Oh, we're not that far behind Flame. Be glad he can't work light switches. He'd wake you up at 5 AM for food. Who hasn't occasionally vomited on the carpet? I'm trying to think, have I ever vomited on a carpet? My fun vomit story is that I vomited on my Final Fantasy XI strategy guide, which is about the best thing that it was useful for. I think it saved me from vomiting on the carpet. I think I would have vomited on the carpet if I hadn't vomited on on my Final Fantasy XI strategy guide. And yes, it was in college. Never the strategy guide. I mean, it wasn't god awful. It was just like strategy guides just don't make sense for MMOs. Like, they tried. It just was a strategy guide for an MMO, which doesn't really work so well. My college parties mostly were just going to the karaoke bar every Thursday. And occasionally to another bar afterwards, but not often, because it was further away. And I was lazy. I went to college in a very small town though. There wasn't a whole lot to do. Your party days were after you went away from college? You prefer house parties? I don't even know what I'm doing in this game. Just like roaming around, occasionally hitting people. Usually I'm paying a lot more attention. Alright, I'm gonna go up top, because that's gonna be the hardest one to defend. Because you can't just like be up there. Don't go there already. Oh, this one's almost out, okay. Oh, they almost flipped it. I wish I could just like shoot him off the wall. Get back here, silly. Can you just die? Can you actually die? No. Well, we flipped it back for us. Now it goes away. Yeah. My god. Some people who are good at PvP and play tanks just live freaking ever. I'm sure if I played tank, I would like fall over immediately and be like, how am I dying so much? Why is this awful? No one seems to be going up here. Only because if a friend needs a ride home, you can manage. Wait, what is a house party? What does a house party have to do with being able to ride home? How are we doing? We're in second place now. Flames is getting wrecked. Otters is winning though. I don't know why they feel the need to run all the way up there, but sure. Why not? Alright, we've got some fighting happening. I don't want anyone to have like a free pass to get up there though. And flip it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Ugh, apparently I don't know how to drink water. A ride home because it's close by. I mean, I still think you shouldn't be giving people a ride home if there's been any drinking involved. And if you're not drinking, you can not drink at bar as easily as not drink at home. But I think I just walked. As I said, it was a small town. And the karaoke bar, it was actually a pool hall. And they did karaoke on Thursdays. But that one was within walking distance of my house. It was probably like a 5... Oh, I'm very dead. It was probably like a 5-minute walk or so. You can have her pass out on your couch. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, is this gonna end somewhat soon? Yeah, sort of. Misery will be over. Hello, Arthas. What do you want from me? Love and attention? Node on hill is dead. Okay. Assume they mean it's about to go away. Yep. I'm gonna go... Oh, no, I'm not gonna go out that way. There's a lot of flames out that way. I don't want to go there. House party, you drink 3 drinks and you're done. I mean, 3 drinks and I'm done the other way. I am quite the lightweight. Like, I think I'm pretty much like maxed out at like 4 drinks. Oh god. Yeah, you're probably gonna kill me because I'm bad at people. And you have a knockback move. Alright, I'm just dead. 3 drinks and Ari's dancing the table. Nah, usually like 3. See, the problem is that there's such a fine line between I'm still sober and I'm vomiting. Where like I'm actually drunk that I don't really get to the dancing on the table phase. Oh yay, we're taking this. Although I suppose maybe on a good night, but it's hard. I don't drink that much because it is really hard for me to find that like that part where I'm like actually feeling something from drinking, and not feeling sick from it or sleepy. That's the other. Sometimes it just makes me sleepy and I just want to go to sleep. But yeah, my stomach cannot physically contain enough alcohol, it seems like, for me to get drunk most of the time. Which is why in college I usually did shots. Because shots I could. Because I vomit because my stomach's just like, I hate all this alcohol in me, get out. And so like normal drinks were just like too much liquid. So if I want to get drunk, shots are... Actually, what does me in though is sangria is holy crap. Sangria, if I want to get drunk, sangrias are the way to go. But again, a very thin line. There have been many of vomiting nights on sangrias as well, but holy crap, those can be drunk really, really fast. And they're so delicious that I can very easily overindulge to the point of vomiting. But I can get, like, nice drunk off of them. What am I doing? Say right now you're definitely drunk, but can you get home driving? No. I mean, I feel like that makes sense. If you're definitely drunk, you definitely shouldn't be driving. Get the hell out of here. Only because you're older? Are you saying you only don't drink and drive because you're older? Because that makes me sad. I used to play WoW with this guy, though, who he would drink and drive all the time, and I would always yell at him for doing it. And, like, he would always just be like, oh, no, it's fine. I'm not going to get caught. I'm like, that is not why you shouldn't drink and drive. It's not because you're going to get caught drinking and driving. It's because you're going to kill somebody. You have a DUI. Tisk, tisk, tisk. And I just thought, like, at some point he'd at least stop telling me about it. Because I was very clearly unimpressed with his drinking and driving. And he was somebody who was trying to impress me. We'll say. But he would always tell me about his drinking and driving, and it always made me so angry. And I was just like, if you're gonna do it anyways, at least don't freaking tell me about it, because I don't want to know. Some people are just not the brightest. Do I have more things in my mail? No, I was kind of hoping I might have more when I hopped out. But alas, no. So I will open up my treasure coffer and try on my new outfits. Hopefully I have space for all of it. What's going to end up in here? Just pants. Why do I have so many pants? Oh my goodness. What can I get rid of that's pants? Probably all of these things. Alright, we've got new pants. They don't work with what I'm wearing. Where's the new body? And new hands? And is there a headpiece? There sure is. I'm not showing it though. And boots. Alright, Ari's looking very street. I do love the Moogle on the back. I need to... You know what? Gear doesn't matter in PvP, right? So I could just set this as my gear set and it would be fine. Yes. I don't even need to glamour. But yeah. Ari looks pretty badass. If you drink at a friend's, you'll sleep over. Yeah. I'm just a big, like, I'll take a cab home. I paid a stupid amount. I mean, I'm sure other people... I'm sure this happens a lot. But I took an Uber when it had like surge pricing, and I was like, guess I'm just paying a stupid amount of money to get home, and it made me sad. But I did it. Anyways, it's about 30 minutes before my stream normally would end, but I'm going to end it a little bit early today because I am starving. And I kind of want to go finish watching my show on Netflix, although I think I have like 6 or 7 episodes left and at 40 minutes each. It's not happening tonight, but I'm thinking I might be able to finish it before stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. This morning I meant to sleep in and I woke up at like 7 a.m. after staying up too late watching Netflix as well. What show? I'm watching, what is it called? I think it's Falling Into Your Smile. It's a Chinese show, I think. So I have to read all the subtitles. It's not dubbed. But it's about an esports team, and they have a like the first woman join their team, and it's a romance. So I'm quite enjoying it. You know it, Johnny. Have you watched it all? Did you like it, or have you just not watched it? But you're familiar with it. But yeah, no, it is like I'm glad I found it because it is everything that I wanted to watch in a show. I suppose it is very heavily romance, but the esports stuff is kind of fun too. Although probably people who are actually into those kind of games would be like, none of this is realistic at all. I'm not sure, but I don't play those kind of games, so it sounds more or less reasonable to me. Anyways, I'm gonna go back and watch more of my show that I. So to tell you how I almost didn't stop watching it to stream today, but I started it last night when I got home, and since then I've watched like 20, I think 23 episodes, and they're like 40 minutes each. So yeah, I've been epically binging, and I'm hoping to finish it before stream tomorrow, but we'll see. I will be back here tomorrow, though, at 1 p.m. Eastern, whether I'm done the show or not. Until then, I hope you guys have a good rest of your Saturday night. Have a good Sunday morning, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.